Hi, this is King of Review. An exam consists of questions worth 3 points and 5 points. In the exam, Zinni got 20 questions right, a score of 86. Let X be the number of questions worth 3 points and Y be the number of questions worth 5 points that Zinni got right. Choose a matrix which expresses the system of linear equations representing this situation. So again, we're going to let X equal the number of questions worth 3 points and Y equal the number of questions worth 5 points. So the first step here is to set up our two equations that will be in our system. So we know that Zinni got a total of 20 questions right. So these questions consist of both the 3-point questions and the 5-point questions. So we can make an equation out of this. If we have the 3-pointer questions plus the 5-pointer questions, this is going to equal a total of 20 questions. So there's our first equation. Now let's consider the values of each question. We know that Zinni got a total of 86 points. So we know we need to make an equation that equals 86. So let's look at X. Each X question is 3 points. So that's 3X. And each Y question is worth 5 points. So that would be 5Y. So we have 3X plus 5Y equals 86. So this is our system of equations here. But now we need to express this using matrices. So if we have two equations that are in the form AX plus BY equals E and CX plus DY equals F, we can represent them using matrices as follows. First, we're going to have a coefficient matrix. This will have the coefficients of the X and Y terms for the entries. So A, B, C, and D. And then we're going to multiply this by a matrix that has X and Y. And this will be equal to the constants, so E and F. So this is the setup that we want to use to represent this situation. So let's do that. Let's first start with the coefficient matrix. So what are our coefficients? Well, our first equation, X plus Y equals 20, even though they're not written there, we know that this is 1x and 1y. So A and B are both 1. And then we have a 3 and a 5 for C and D. So this is our coefficient matrix. And now we have the matrix that contains the variables x and y. And then last of all, we have our constants matrix here. So 20 and 86. And this is our setup. So letter D is correct. Thanks for watching.